Good morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. on December 2nd. I've been up for just a bit, but I'm now going to make some coffee and sit down to knit. Everybody is still sleeping, so it is the perfect quiet Saturday morning. I love these mornings to have a little bit of time for myself. So I've got yesterday's Vlogmas all ready to be uploaded. So I am going to set that to upload right now. Each Vlogmas that I do will be uploaded the following day. The reason being, I go to bed fairly early and I'm way too tired in the evenings to edit and upload. It just makes more sense for me to do it the following day. In the evenings, I really just enjoy sitting down with the kids and with Eric and spending some time with them since they're at school and work during the day. So it'll be the following day for mine. I thought about it last night when everybody was putting theirs up, but it just doesn't make sense for me to do it every evening that I record. So yesterday's will go up today, today's will go up tomorrow. I hope that's okay. That's just what makes more sense for me with how our evenings go. So I am going to get yesterday's uploaded, make some coffee, and knit while the house is still quiet. Each day of Vlogmas, I'm going to try to show you what socks that I have on. So these are my Gone with the Wind colorway from Desert Vista Dye Works, and they're just a plain vanilla sock. Did an afterthought heel for these. I love an afterthought heel with self-striping. So these are my socks today. We'll see if throughout the month of December I can not repeat any socks. That would be fun. Let's see if I can do it. So Wyatt is finally awake. We located Clyde the elf where he was hiding this morning, and I've just been sitting here still sipping on some coffee. I adore these You Were Here mugs from Starbucks. I really want to start collecting them. I have this one and I have one from Arizona. Those are the only two I have so far. So I need to start building a little bit of a collection because they are just one of my favorite mugs to drink out of. I just love them. So I'm going to finish this cup of coffee and I'll show you guys where I'm at on my socks. So that's where I'm at so far. I've got the heel flap and the heel turn done. Gusset stitches are picked up and I am decreasing right now. I have my progress keeper from the Gnome Knitter on there. I kind of just thought they went perfect with these socks. Green Bay Packers socks with the chili cheese dog. I just thought they went perfect. So I'm just going to keep working on this sock. We are just having a relaxing morning. Austin is still at his friend's house. He had a sleepover last night. So here in a little bit, I will have to take the ferry over across the river and pick him up, and then we will run up to New Bern, North Carolina, and do a little bit of Christmas shopping. Wyatt needs a new pair of shoes, and then I want to try to find a Christmas gift for my dad and something for Eric that we need to look for. He's still asleep, so I can kind of tell you right now. I don't think he'll watch these. But every year it's kind of become tradition that on Christmas Eve we open one present each, and it's pajamas that we can wear Christmas Eve and then Christmas morning. So I've already got the boys picked out and they're hidden away. So I need to find some pajamas for Eric. I figured since I'm going to get some knitting time on the ferry today, I would put the socks aside and work on those on the ferry. So I got out the Richmond mitts again, and I am working on these. Since they need a little bit more brain space, with the cables. They are not travel knitting. They're not on the go knitting. So I'm going to work on those. And I've got these in one of my favorite Christmas bags that my friend Karen from the Full of Knit podcast, she made this. Everyone in our knitting group got one last year. So I have to take out 9 rows because I neglected to start the thumb gusset. Yep. Let's try this again. So what you just saw was me frogging the Richmond mitts. Yeah, frogging them. Not doing it. Gorgeous pattern, but whether I made a mistake on the first mitt or I have no idea. But when it was time to do the thumb gusset for the second mitt, things were not going to line up symmetrical and not line up with how the first thumb gusset was. So those are frogged. Done. Yeah, done. They were the socks that I finished yesterday, the Felici socks. Those socks and these mitts were for the same person. So what I'm going to do, at least I'll have these socks to give as a Christmas gift if I don't get them a pair of mittens done. But I have plans for another pair of fingerless mitts for someone else. And I'm coming up with that pattern on my own. That's been the plan all along. So I may end up, if that pattern works out good, everything goes well, if I have time, doing that pattern in this yarn that you saw, the Spud and Chloe yarn that I was using on those. If that made any sense. But that'll be the plan. I'm a bit frustrated right now. A wee bit frustrated with those mitts. But yeah, gonna move on from that. It's almost time to go catch the ferry and get Austin. So I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers socks and work on those because so far they have not frustrated me. And those mitts, I should say, I mean, the pattern is absolutely gorgeous, but I have been having problems all along with just silly mistakes that I would make, that I would mess up one of the zigzags in the pattern and have to tink back. And then when I just had to take out 9 rows because I forgot to start the thumb gusset, like it's just all along I've been making mistakes with those because it is such an intricate pattern somewhat. I mean, you're looking at different spots, you're looking at a cable pattern, you know, your regular pattern, a zigzag pattern, so many different things to keep track of that my brain has just not wanted to do it for some reason. I don't know. We were just not meshing well together. So it hasn't just been that one thing. It's been all along that I've been having just problems with my brain not wanting to do it. So they're frogged. Not going to worry about them anymore. Yeah. So I'm going to get my knitting ready and we're going to go catch the ferry. We are waiting on the ferry. It just docked and unloaded, so now we are waiting on our turn to load. We have about probably 10 minutes. Target. Picked up a cute little candle. I love cinnamon candles. So I picked up that and a couple little Christmassy tiny plates. My goal is to one day have Christmas plates, teacups, all things Christmas to be able to switch out there when we do Christmas decorations. And I would love for them to be vintagey. So these will work. I think they're pretty cute. Wyatt's putting together Legos. We had a successful trip to town. Wyatt got some new shoes and he got Legos. But that was with his own money. He's been saving his money and it was just burning a hole in his pocket. We found the PJs that Eric will be getting Christmas Eve and a gift for my dad. The boys picked out a few things for Eric. So we had a successful trip to town. Now we're just waiting on Eric to get home. He is making pizza for dinner. Some people asked from yesterday's Vlogmas what was putting the lights on the ceiling. So it is one of these. What does that say? Star shower. It is just one of those things that you can put outside and it shines lights on your house. So Eric bought one of these and he tried it outside, but it didn't really work with just one. We needed more than one for outside, so he just put it inside. So that is what the lights were. There's Austin and Miss Lily from the summer before last.